opportunity and Mr. Wanisa. We'd like to recognize as well the presence of the former Registrar of FUTA, Dr. Mrs. Odupe Olayinka Ajani. You're welcome, Lord. The Acting Director of FUTA Health Center, Dr. Oluwa Iwanisa. Mortgage Ashiwaju Akiyade is representative of the FUTA coordinator and former East Leadership Team. You're welcome, sir.
At this point, I'd like all photographers to exit the auditorium. All photographers, without any exception. All the security people and the protocol officers should enforce this now. All photographers of whatever hue should leave this ambience now. Protocol officers, security officers, gently and courteously lead them out of the auditorium.
Welcome to the Federal University of Technology, Akure, a unique citadel of academic and technological excellence.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, is the leading university of technology in Nigeria, with the vision of being a world-class university of technology and a center of excellence in training, research, and service delivery, with the mission of promoting technological advancement by providing conducive environments for research, teaching and learning, engendering the development of products that are technologically oriented, self-reliant, and relevant to society.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, was established in 1981 by the then-led civilian administration of President Shehu Shagari to foster and to promote science and technology in Nigeria. In November 1981, Professor Theodore Francis Idibie was appointed as the pioneer vice-chancellor of the university. His Royal Highness Alhaji Zulkarnain Gambari Mohammed, the then Emir of Ilorin, as the pioneer chancellor, and late High Chief Dr. Akindeko as the pioneer pro-chancellor and the chairman governing council.
FUTA commenced its academic activities in November 1982 with 149 students spread across 3 schools: the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, and the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences.
Today, FUTA has 10 schools: School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, School of Physical Sciences, School of Computing, School of Engineering and Engineering Technology, School of Earth and Mineral Sciences, School of Environmental Technology, School of Logistics and Innovation Technology, School of... Go to the beginning.
Welcome to the Federal University of Technology, Akure, a unique citadel of academic and technological excellence.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, is the leading university of technology in Nigeria, with the vision of being a world-class university of technology and a center of excellence in training, research, and service delivery, with the mission of promoting technological advancement by providing conducive environments for research, teaching and learning, engendering the development of products that are technologically oriented, self-reliant, and relevant to society.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, was established in 1981 by the then-led civilian administration of President Shehu Shagari to foster and to promote science and technology in Nigeria. In November 1981, Professor Theodore Francis Idibie was appointed as the pioneer vice-chancellor of the university. His Royal Highness Alhaji Zulkarnain Gambari Mohammed, the then Emir of Ilorin, as the pioneer chancellor, and late High Chief Dr. Akindeko as the pioneer pro-chancellor and the chairman governing council.
FUTA commenced its academic activities in November 1982 with 149 students spread across 3 schools: the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, and the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences.
Today, FUTA has 10 schools: School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, School of Physical Sciences, School of Computing, School of Engineering and Engineering Technology, School of Earth and Mineral Sciences, School of Environmental Technology, School of Logistics and Innovation Technology, School of Basic Medical Sciences, School of Life Sciences, the School of Basic Clinical Sciences, as well as the fledgling College of Health Sciences. And finally, the School of Postgraduate Studies coordinates all postgraduate programs in all the departments.
The university has also grown rapidly in terms of enrollment, with a population of approximately 20,000 undergraduates. In addition to the 10 schools, FUTA has specialized research and allied centers to ease academic research and development. These are Center for Entrepreneurship, Center for Gender Issues in Science and Technology, Center for Research and Development, Center for Space Research and Application, and the Computer Resource Center, being the university's beehive of ICT activities and services.
FUTA emerged the winner and second position at the National Cyber Security Competition for all Nigerian tertiary institution students in the year 2019. First position at the Nigerian Statistical Competition for University Students 2019. Winner 2018 Microsoft Emerging Competitions for University Students. First position at the edition of National Mathematical Championship for
Welcome to the Federal University of Technology, Akure, a unique citadel of academic and technological excellence.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, is the leading university of technology in Nigeria, with the vision of being a world-class university of technology and a center of excellence in training, research, and service delivery, with the mission of promoting technological advancement by providing conducive environments for research, teaching and learning, engendering the development of products that are technologically oriented, self-reliant, and relevant to society.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, was established in 1981 by the then-led civilian administration of President Shehu Shagari to foster and to promote science and technology in Nigeria. In November 1981, Professor Theodore Francis Idibie was appointed as the pioneer vice-chancellor of the university. His Royal Highness Alhaji Zulkarnain Gambari Mohammed, the then Emir of Ilorin, as the pioneer chancellor, and late High Chief Dr. Akineko as the pioneer pro-chancellor and the chairman governing council.
FUTA commenced its academic activities in November 1982 with 149 students spread across 3 schools: the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, and the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences.
Today, FUTA has 10 schools: School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, School of Physical Sciences, School of Computing, School of Engineering and Engineering Technology, School of Earth and Mineral Sciences, School of Environmental Technology, School of Logistics and Innovation Technology, School of Basic Medical Sciences, School of Life Sciences, the School of Basic Clinical Sciences, as well as the fledgling College of Health Sciences. And finally, the School of Postgraduate Studies coordinates all postgraduate programs in all the departments.
The university has also grown rapidly in terms of enrollment, with a population of approximately 20,000 undergraduates. In addition to the 10 schools, FUTA has specialized research and allied centers to ease academic research and development. These are Center for Entrepreneurship, Center for Gender Issues in Science and Technology, Center for Research and Development, Center for Space Research and Application, and the Computer Resource Center, being the university's beehive of ICT activities and services.
FUTA emerged the winner and second position at the National Cyber Security Competition for all Nigerian tertiary institution students in the year 2019. First position at the Nigerian Statistical Competition for University Students 2019. Winner of 2018 Microsoft Imagine Competitions for University Students. First position at the edition of National Mathematical Championship for University Students in the year 2016. Winner of BAF Cashless Challenge also in the year 2014. Recently, winner of gold, silver and bronze medals at the Nuga Games of 2022. Most recently, FUTA has just won an all-Ondo State University debate competition that happened in Ondo State.
FUTA enjoys flourishing academic relationships with several reputable centers of excellence in teaching and in research. It has collaboration with Nigerian Air Force and other international institutions. The university routinely sends students to Florida American and Mechanical University, FAMU, in the USA to complete their undergraduate programs and pursue postgraduate degrees. FUTA has similar relationships with some German and Brazilian universities.
In the assessment of the National Universities Commission in 2004, FUTA was rated the best university of technology in Nigeria, and the professor of the university was rated second best researcher in the country. The university was also recognized as the Nigerian University of the Year 2009 by a UK-based organization. It also won the first position at the 3rd edition of the National Education Innovation Exhibition for all Nigerian higher institutions, initiated by the Federal Ministry of Education.
FUTA, in the last ranking, conducted by the National University Commission, is ranked number 2 among federal universities and retains the position of the country's best university of technology. And in 2023-2024 ranking, by the Times Higher Education, FUTA placed 3rd position in the Nigerian university system.
Over the years, the university has significantly impacted national development through innovative research, producing 25,000 successful graduates. It excels in cutting-edge research and hosts prestigious institutions like the World Bank Center of Excellence in Food Security, the West African Science Service Center for Climate Change and Adapted Land Use, WASCA, and the Center of Excellence in Geology and Geophysical Studies, funded by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, congratulates the Grandeza class of 2021 on your successful convocation, wishing you success in your future endeavors.
FUTA, my pride.
FUTA, ìwúrí mi.
FUTA, girman kaina.
FUTA, mahadum njemoni.
I'd like the protocol officers to beckon on the procession to begin to make its way into the auditorium. May I have the protocol officers invite the procession to make its way into the ambience of the auditorium. I invite all of us to rise for the procession of the Vice Chancellor. Shall we rise and remain standing for the procession of the Vice Chancellor? Ogolo. We will now take the national as well as the FUTA anthems.
We
ladies and gentlemen, shall we take our seats? Your Excellencies, my Lord spiritual and temporal, leaders of our country, on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Adenike Temidayo Oladiji, we welcome you to the best university of technology in Nigeria. On this auspicious occasion of the 33rd Convocation ceremony of our great institution, which happens to be the third best in the country and the second best in Nigeria, as well as the best specialized tertiary institution in Nigeria. I particularly welcome the visitor, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by Professor King David Tanayawi. You are welcome, sir. I welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Odunayo Akeredolu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, ably represented by Pastor Olufemi Agagu, Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. Your Excellency, you are welcome, sir. I welcome all visiting Vice Chancellors, Your Royal Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to now introduce to us the leadership of our university. Our university is led by an erudite professor of biochemistry, Professor Adenike Temidayo Oladiji, Fellow Academy of Science. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic is Professor Taiwo Timothy Amos. We welcome you, sir. Deputy Vice Chancellor Development, Professor Sunday Samuel Oluyamo. We welcome you, sir. The Registrar and Chief Scribe of our institution, Mr. Charles Olusegun Adeleye. You are welcome, sir. The Bursar, Mr. Julius Adeshoba. We welcome you. And the Librarian, Dr. Robert Awoyemi. We welcome you, sir. We also welcome the deans of our various schools. Professor James Akintorinwa is representing Dean SEMS. You are welcome, sir. Professor Oluwatoyin Faramade Oludaunsi is the Dean, School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology. Professor Olusegun Sylvester Ojo is the Dean, School of Clinical Sciences. Dr. Victor Okoluko Ikwenya is the Dean, School of Basic Medical Sciences. Professor Boniface Kayode Aleshe is the Dean, School of Computing. Professor Peter Oke is the Dean, School of Engineering Technology. Professor Isaac Olani Yaje is the Dean, School of Environmental Technology. Professor Olayemi Oladende Simon Oke is the Dean, School of Logistics and Innovation Technology. Professor Michael Olufemi Ashamo is the Dean, School of Life Sciences. Professor Emmanuel Ogolo is representing the Dean, School of Physical Sciences. Professor Oluwayo Bello Olusoji is the Acting Chairman Committee of Deans, as well as the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies. And the Dean of the largest contingent on campus, Dean Student Affairs, Professor David Olanrewaju Oke. My Lord spiritual and temporal, members of the Armed Forces and Paramilitary Organization, members of the diplomatic community, I particularly welcome Professor Dauda Kone, Director of Capacity Building, WASCA, Ouagadougou. We welcome you, sir. I welcome the President and members of the FUTA Alumni Association, the President and members of the Student Union, parents and family members of the graduating students, and of course, the graduating students. Great Futarians! Great Futarians! I also welcome the Provost, College of Health Sciences, Professor Olusoya Adejuyigbe. A round of applause for our Provost. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure and honor to recognize Dr. Oladiji, the husband of our Vice Chancellor. I now have the honor and privilege to invite to the podium Registrar and Chief Scribe of our institution, Mr. Charles Olusegun Adeleye, to direct these proceedings. Mr. Registrar, sir.
The Federal University of Technology Act F23, 2004 empowers the university to grant degrees, diplomas, certificates, and other distinctions, as well as to award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence over all other members of the university, and when he is present, shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for conferring degrees. In his absence, the Vice Chancellor shall preside as chairman of convocation. In that regard, honorable visitor to the university, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, members of the National Assembly, Your Highnesses, members of Senate, my lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I therefore humbly call on the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adenike Temidayo Oladiji, FAS, to constitute this assembly a convocation for the award of postgraduate diploma, masters, and Doctor of Philosophy. Madam Vice Chancellor.
I hereby constitute this assembly a convocation of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, for the purpose of award of postgraduate diploma, masters, Doctor of Philosophy, and the presentation of special prizes.
It is my pleasure to invite the representatives of sister universities and associated institutions to present their goodwill messages. I call on Professor O.A. Omotesho, University of Ilorin, to present his goodwill message. Followed by Professor Yusuf Saidu, Otmadan Fodio University. Professor Joash Amupiton, University of Jos, should follow. Professor A.A. Abubakar, University of Medical Sciences, Ondo. Professor Olayinka Ramota Karim, Fountain University, Osogbo. Professor O.A. Fakulujo Joseph Ayo, Babalola University. Professor Jonathan Babalola, Bowen University. Dr. Olamiposi Aduroja, University of Elisha. Professor Ilemobayo Oguntimehin, Olusegun Agagu, University of Science and Technology, Okitipupa. Representing the Vice Chancellor there. Professor Eso Ojo, Afe Babalola University. The representative of University of Benin, Mr. Ademola Bobola. The representative of University of Ibadan, Professor Ayokunle O. Omobowale. National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Mustafa Rahim. WASCA International, I call on Professor Dauda Kohn. Thomas Adewumi University, Oko, I call on Dr. Adekemi Daunsi. Elisade University, Laramokin. Professor Olukayode Amund. Redeemer University, Professor Mrs. Olushola Akinbobola, please. Leeds City University, Professor McDonald Igodaro. Federal University of Technology, Mina, Professor Aru Kuta. That's the Vice Chancellor himself. Representative of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Professor Akoni Akinyemi. DVC Research and Innovation, representing the VC. Adekunle Ajasin University, Akungba Akoko, Vice Chancellor himself, Professor Olugbenga Ige. Other universities that we have not mentioned, their name can come out to present their goodwill messages. Foye, that's Foye. The VC himself, a round of applause for him. Osun State University, Professor Israel Oyewole. The Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian University, represented by Mr. Okubanjo, please present your goodwill message. Thank you very much, Madam Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor, ma'am, I have the honor to call upon you to address the convocation.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and visitor to the university, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented here today by Professor David Yahweh. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu SAN, ably represented here today by the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Pastor Agagu. Your Excellency, Executive Governors of other states of the Federation, the Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Taye Maman, the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sonono, Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Mr. Chris Jibril Mayaki, our revered Chancellor, His Royal Highness Alhaji Umar Farouk II, OON, Emir of Katangum, visiting Vice Chancellors, Rectors, and Provosts and Registrars, Your Imperial Majesty, the Deji of Akure Kingdom, Oba Alade Tonyibo Ogunlade Alade Lucy, Odundo II, Your Royal Highnesses, Obas, Emirs, Obis, and Chiefs, Principal Officers of the University, other top government functionaries, distinguished members of Senate, Congregation, and Convocation of FUTA, Chairman and members of FUTA Akure Community Partnership Forum, National President and members of FUTA Alumni Association, former Vice Chancellors and Registrars of FUTA, distinguished graduates, parents, guardians, friends and families of the graduates, friends of the university, members of staff and students, great Futarians, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I give all thanks and honor to God Almighty, our keeper and provider, whose benevolence has made this noble occasion of today possible. We are grateful to God for the successful completion of the 2022 and 2023 academic session, in spite of the myriad of challenges in the educational sector, in particular, and our dear nation, Nigeria, in general. I'm highly delighted and honored to welcome you all to the grand finale of the 33rd Convocation ceremonies of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. The week-long ceremony commenced with a press briefing on Friday, 10th November 2023, and by yesterday, Friday, 17th November 2023, there was the conferment of first degrees on deserving students who had been found worthy in character and learning in various disciplines across the 9 schools running undergraduate programs. Today's program crowns this year's celebration of academic excellence with the award of postgraduate diplomas, masters, and Doctor of Philosophy degrees to graduates. On behalf of the management, Senate, and the entire staff and students of the university, I welcome most respectfully the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, visitor to our university, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. We appreciate most immensely Your Excellency's fatherly interest in our university, in particular, the special occasion of our 33rd Convocation ceremony. We are grateful for the various interventions in our university which have significantly improved the teaching and learning environment and have impacted very positively on the ranking of our university in the Committee of Nigerian Universities. Our vision is to be a world-class university of technology and center of excellence in training, research, and service delivery. And we believe strongly that by the grace of God and the goodwill of Your Excellency, we can achieve it. We appreciate the various interventions of the agencies of the federal government, such as the TED Fund, PTDF, and NITDA, and sincerely pledge to repay the sacrificial support of our proprietor by keeping our focus steady on the functional mandate of the university, which is to spearhead the technological advancement of our dear nation, Nigeria. I welcome you heartily, our dear Governor of Ondo State, and dear friend of our university, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Odunayo Akeredolu SAN. We specially acknowledge your Excellency's strides in the socio-economic advancement of the Sunshine State. We sincerely hope that the symbiotic relationship between the state government and our university will not only continue, but will be taken to a much higher level. We heartily welcome the Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, and the Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sunono. We sincerely appreciate your effort and commitments at promoting globally competitive university education in Nigeria. In the same vein, I welcome the Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Mr. Chris Mayaki. We appreciate your dedication to the Commission's mandate of effective supervision and regulation of university education in Nigeria. Undoubtedly, the Nigerian university system, under your able watch, has made significant progress in terms of academic and administrative standard. On this most auspicious occasion, I acknowledge with due reverence our Chancellor, His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Umar Farouk II, OON, the Emir of Katango. We are indeed privileged to identify with you as our Chancellor, and we are optimistic that your Highness's experience and reach would have very positive impact on the growth and development of our university. I most respectfully acknowledge the ennobling process of our dear immediate past Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Ambassador Dr. Godknows Bolade Igali, OON. I'm particularly thankful for your support when I assumed duty as the 8th substantive Vice-Chancellor of this great citadel of learning. You undoubtedly provided the launching pad for the accomplishments of the present administration in the university. We are elated by the esteemed presence of our highly revered royal fathers and spiritual leaders on this occasion. I particularly want to pay special homage to His Imperial Majesty, Oba Alade Toyinbo, Ogunlade Aladelusi, Odundotu, the Deji of Akure Kingdom. In all sincerity, protocols and time will not permit me to thank Your Highness enough for the massive support that FUTA has been receiving from the palace, particularly towards ensuring that our College of Medicine is firmly on ground. We are highly indebted to Your Highness for the support of the palace in putting behind us the challenge of acquiring the land for the permanent site of the College of Medicine along Akure-Owo Road. We thank the Almighty God for His grace upon your reign, and we pray that the grace will abide and greater accomplishments shall be witnessed in Akure Kingdom. I equally welcome all the visiting Vice-Chancellors of sister universities, former Vice-Chancellors of our great university, rectors of polytechnics, provosts of colleges of education, registrars of other universities, as well as top government functionaries whose presence has further dignified this noble occasion. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today's occasion is the culmination of our determination to restore stability into our system. It has not been easy, but the grace of God and the cooperation of the academic and the non-teaching staff got us this far. This occasion provides a veritable platform to thank all the key stakeholders who made it possible for us to weather the storm and to crown our struggles with the 33rd Convocation ceremonies, which climax with the finals today. It is my pleasure to inform Convocation that the present administration in the university has kept faith with the core values of the university. The details of our accomplishments have been comprehensively captured in the special convocation publication titled FUTA's Giant Strides, Volume 11. Notwithstanding, I humbly seek your understanding to mention some of the outstanding attainments while you are encouraged to kindly peruse the special publication at your convenience, as I will present it to you immediately after this address. By the grace of God, in the concluded academic session, the Federal University of Technology, Akure, took bold steps to consolidate its modest achievements in fulfilling its mandates of teaching, research, and community service, and the efforts have yielded positive results. These have taken our university closer to its goal of becoming a world-class university of technology. I acknowledge the contributions and unwavering support and cooperation of all stakeholders, without which these accomplishments would not have been possible. Please note that the key achievements, again, like I said, has been captured in our giant strides, and it will be presented shortly. However, I crave your indulgence to mention a few pertinent ones here. The university made good progress with its academic programs. Before the commencement of the recent accreditation visit by the NUC team to the programs in the university, only one program had interim accreditation status. Currently, no program of the university has been denied accreditation. All the professional degrees in the university achieved full accreditation status with their different professional bodies. In our efforts to broaden and deepen the impact of the university on our society, new academic programs have been introduced. Mr. President, sir, we are delighted to inform you that we now have the permission of the NUC to run the medical lab sciences, entrepreneurship technology, and we are waiting resource verification for BSc Public Health, BTech Securities and Investment, and BTech Business Information Technology. The university also secured approval for the takeoff of the open and distant learning program in computer science. Additionally, the new FUTA School of Professional Development has taken off, offering courses in many fields of management. The Center for Continuing Education also increased the number of short-term courses on offer. With the foregoing, FUTA now has a wide range of courses to address the developmental challenges of Nigeria. FUTA emerged the third best university in Nigeria, and we have tenaciously held to our position as the best university of technology in Nigeria by the 2024 ranking. The university, through the Center for Research and Development, has attracted and managed over 1 billion naira grants, national and international research grants, between 2021 and 2023. This has been made possible by the support of our dedicated staff and students. Some of our researchers have won over 20 TED Fund National Research Fund grants and 48 institution-based research grants in the past 1 year. We also received 1 million naira grant to fund research on hydrocarbon decline in the Niger Delta from Gale and Lake Oil in partnership with FUTA. Our researcher also won the sum of $475,000 US as part of the Delta II Presidential Research Grant for the development of bioethanol. We have continued to be in partnership with foreign universities, and an example is that from Curtin University in Australia, collaborating with us to win the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation grant. FUTA won the International Society of Neurochemistry grant to train 27 young Nigerians. This was concluded attracting personnel from almost all Nigerian universities. Also, for the first time in the history of FUTA, NCC granted FUTA a copyright last year, and by this year we had 2 additional copyrights granted to us. To deepen our town and gown interaction, FUTA and NSCDC officials collaborate on new security tactics. This is ongoing, and we hope that the process will continue to be part of our community service program to our dear country, Nigeria. Our researchers have been ranked among top 2% scientists globally, with 9 of our researchers being on the list of the top 2%. Operations at the university library have been hugely enhanced with the deployment of software developed by some students for access control. The software named TouchNot was developed by a team led by a 400-level student of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Daniel Adeniyi, and is now being used to regulate entry and exit of students into the Albert Ile-Mobade Library and to monitor activities in the library. The university librarian confirmed that TouchNot had added significant value to the ongoing process to digitize and make operations of the library fully automated. The Chartered Institute of Project Management of Nigeria, PMN, has designated the Federal University of Technology, Akure, as the Southwest Regional Center of Excellence for the coordination of project management professional certification programs. We have sustained the push for broadening the international outlook of the university. FUTA has active memorandum of understanding with educational institutions all over the world. As part of the internationalization efforts, visiting professorship and scholar positions for academics from the diaspora have been instituted to enrich the quality of training and research in the university. Currently, 19 scholars have been engaged, and they are from South Africa, Namibia, United States of America, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, Malaysia, and Australia, and New Zealand. The present administration in the university met some projects ongoing, and we also instituted new ones. Mr. President, we want to thank you for commissioning some of these completed projects today, and we believe that by the next convocation, the other ones will have been completed. I seize this opportunity again to appreciate the fatherly support of His Imperial Majesty, the Deji of Akure, Oba Alade Tonyibo Ogunlade, Alade Lucy, Odundotu, and the entire Akure community for their interest in the takeoff of the FUTA Teaching Hospital. I wish to inform Convocation that the Akure community has commenced process of molding of blocks at the university permanent site in order to support the efforts of the management towards establishing our teaching hospital. Staff development and welfare. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the present administration in the university prioritizes industrial harmony and has emplaced a deliberative approach at various levels towards ensuring that adequate attention is paid to staff welfare. Very significantly, the leadership of our 4 staff unions in the university were regularly engaged in open dialogues and that has engendered industrial harmony and facilitated our modest accomplishments. The finances of the university was adversely affected by the nationwide industrial actions of the staff unions, but the administration made optimal use of the available resources while always pleading for the understanding of members of staff. Academic, administrative, and professional staff continue to develop their potentials through staff development programs sponsored through TED Fund and needs assessment intervention grants. For this 33rd convocation, 3,491 students graduated and received their first degree yesterday. Today, the university will be conferring postgraduate diploma, master's, and doctorate degrees on 1,806 graduates. The distribution is presented as follows. For PGD, we have 490 graduates. PGDM, we have 61. MBA, 86 graduates. Masters, 940 graduates. And PhD, 229 graduates. Message to our graduates. On behalf of the university management, senate, and the entire university community, I heartily congratulate all graduates. I sincerely pray that the grace of God Almighty that made this accomplishment of today possible will abide with you as you aspire for greater heights. I appreciate the sacrifices that you must have made to complete your graduate studies at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, the best university of technology in Nigeria. I enjoin you not to rest on your earth. Excellence is a never-ending journey. It is not a destination. I encourage you to keep in your heart the core values of FUTA, encapsulated in the acronym I CARE, meaning integrity, creativity, and innovativeness, accountability, rationality, and excellence. With these virtues as your watchword, you will have the whole world at your feet sooner than you can imagine. Also do remember that you are the most important image makers for the university. Please do all within your might to project FUTA positively wherever you go. I also felicitate with the proud parents, guardians, and relations, and all stakeholders who have made this day a reality. I thank God on your behalf for making this glorious accomplishment of yours for your children and what's possible in your lifetime. Gratitude to our benefactor. The Federal University of Technology, Akure, has enjoyed substantial assistance, collaboration, and goodwill from well-meaning individuals, organizations, and institutions since the last convocation. We therefore use this opportunity to thank all our developmental partners and benefactors for their support and contributions in our efforts at becoming a world-class university of technology. Our immense appreciation and gratitude go to the federal government for supporting us in all our endeavors. The full list of the donors of the university is contained in the order of proceedings for the 33rd convocation ceremonies. We reserve special gratitude for FUTA Alumni Association for rallying support for the university at all times. I equally express profound gratitude to TED Fund for being reliable partners in providing funds for staff capacity development, conference support, entrepreneurial skills acquisition, research grants, library resources, and infrastructural development. We are grateful also to the National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, NOTAP, for being very supportive in our strides to fulfilling the mandate through the NOTAP industry, research laboratory upgrade and training of doctoral students. Times will fail me to reel out all the names of our benefactors at this August forum. In order to capture the names and the gifts of our benefactors very accurately and for ease of reference, a portion of the special publication FUTA Giant Strides is dedicated to them. Our humble requests, Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, and very distinguished personalities, in spite of our modest achievements, the university still requires enormous support towards actualizing its noble vision. In this regard, the university would deeply appreciate generous support in any of the following ways. 1, endowment of professorial chairs in various disciplines and to be named after the donors. 2, donation of laboratory equipment and other learning materials to continue to improve our teaching, research, and learning environment. 3, award of doctoral and postdoctoral scholarships and fellowship for staff and students to enable persons complete their doctoral research on time. 4, provision of lecture halls and laboratories with ultra-modern facilities. 5, institution of prizes and awards for outstanding students and staff. 6, provision of students' hostels under the Build, Operate, and Transfer Agreement. And 7, provision of buses for students' field trip. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude this address, I want to crave your indulgence for unwavering support as I continue to lead FUTA to the next higher level. I have the assurance that with God on our side, we shall exceed expectations. Permit me at this juncture, on behalf of the entire FUTA community, to express appreciation to our distinguished guest lecturer and technocrat, Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Honorable Minister for Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, for his insightful and highly educative convocation lecture, which was delivered on Thursday, 16th November 2023, to mark this year's convocation ceremony. On a final note, I once again congratulate all the graduates on their achievements. I wish you greater successes in your future endeavors. On behalf of the Chancellor, management, the Senate, and the entire staff and students of our great university, I thank you all for being part of today's occasion. I wish you journey mercies to your respective destinations. Thank you all for your attention, and God bless you.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart's burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart's burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Thank you very much, the unbeatable FUTA choir. Madam Vice Chancellor Ma, also with us at this 33rd Convocation ceremony are the representative of the Governor of Osun State, Honorable Dikpo Eluwole, Commissioner for Education. You are welcome, sir. It's my pleasure to announce the arrival of His Royal Majesty Oba Alade Toyibo Ogunlade Alade Lucy Odudun II, the Deji and paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. The Vice Chancellor Ma, I call upon the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, to present the candidates for the award of postgraduate diplomas and conferment of master's degree, the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies.
All candidates for the award of postgraduate diplomas should stand and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, the persons who are presented to you have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be awarded the postgraduate diploma in the various programs of their pursuit, and to recognize in particular the following who graduated with distinctions.
I confer on you all the postgraduate diploma in the various programs of your pursuit of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Congratulations.
Please have your seat. All candidates for the conferment of master degrees should stand and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you these persons from the School of Postgraduate Studies who have successfully completed their master's degree examinations and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, for the conferment of degrees of Master of Agricultural Technology, M.Agric-Tech, Master of Technology, M.Tech, Master of Engineering, M.Eng, and Master of Business Administration, MBA of the Federal University of Technology, Akure.
I confer on you all the degrees of Master of Agricultural Technology, Master of Technology, Master of Engineering, and Master of Business Administration of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you can resume your seats. The Vice Chancellor, ma'am, I call upon the Dean of the School of Postgraduate Studies to present the candidate for the conferment of doctorate degrees, the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies.
All candidates for the award of doctorate degrees should stand and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you these persons from the School of Postgraduate Studies who have successfully completed their doctorate degree examinations and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, for the conferment of degrees of Doctor of Philosophy of the Federal University of Technology, Akure.
I confer on you all the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Congratulations.
As I mention your name, please you file out for handshake with the Vice Chancellor and the visitor. Adeyelu Adekoke Abidemi. Bello Miriam Ali. Ishayemi Olorunjuwon John. Jegede Olugbenga. Odeyemi Adegboyega Abel. Adebayo Oluwaseun Adetomiwa. Adegbeye Muyosore Joseph. Ahmed Mukaila Adewole. Boluwaji Oluwapelumi Victoria. Durojaye Catherine. Olusumi Bola. Durowaye Paul Femi. Ogunjemite Gbenga Enobon. Okapapo Ugoshi Esther. Omoleye Segun Oluwa Folaranmi. Oshowe Clement Oluwafemi. Tella Adetumbi. Ayomo Roslyn Ojo Romiwa. Balogun Olabimpe Banke. Idowu Olasupo. Jabaru Muritala Oyedele. Obalokun Babatunde Michael. Ogini Oluwaseun Clement. Olotu Oluwatosin Bukola. Oluwalade Temitope Abiodun. Omoniyi Lawrence Olugbade. Abidemi Abiodun Adebayo. Akingola Oluwamemimo Omowumi. Akinrinade Olufemi Elijah. Alade Olakanmi David. Alamu Olabisi. Atewolja Yejide Yemisi. Baba Nitsa Mohammed. Bakare Jumoke Margaret. Kolawole Oluremi Kende. Osunwole Ayodeji Adeyemi. Olayemi Loretta Ufoma. Roslu Ahmed Olamiji. Adebayo Oluwatoyin Lydia. Adegbite Abayomi Folajimi. Ado Samuel Joseph. Agbebi Pius Alaba. Amondu Stephen Olayinka. Dejo Fadetin Titilayo. Imo Agene Gladys. Metilelu Olumide Olushola. Nharuwe Abubakar. Okafo Francis Ameshi. Olawale Olakunle Olajumoke Elizabeth. Owolabi Bibitayo Ayobami. Oyebode Adegboyega. Afe Oluwafunmilola Afe Oluwafunmilola Eunice. Ayebidun Omotola Victoria. Isiyaku Mohammed Sani. Olowolafe Tunde. Adelerin Ruth Oluwatobi. Adisa Abosede Margaret. Akande Olamide Abigail. Akintade Ade Yamin Mola Oluwaseyi. Oguntimeyin Monica Oluwatoyin. Oguntoyinbo Oladotun Olakanmi. Ojewumi Omotayo Emmanuel. Olatunde Saidat Titilope. Owuro Joseph Ogenewo Gaga. Oyewale Mary Boseremi. Ademola Idowu Tolulope. Adeyekun Oludara Joseph. Aleru Kennedy Kinikanwo. Basi Stanley Evis. Adabembe Bolaji Adelanke, Akin Bomire Samuel Lambert, Atoyebi Olumoyewa Dọ̀tun, Ẹkúndayọ̀ Olúrótìmí Olúṣẹ́gun, Esemenke Chukwuka Stanley Faluyi Fèyídámilọ́lá, Ọmọ́táyọ̀ Olúwafẹ́mi Olúwadémiládé, Agbọ́ládé Ọláìdé Ayọ̀dèjì, Ọ̀jẹ̀dìran Olúwabùkọ́lá Àríkẹ́, Adámọ̀lẹ́kun Táíwò Michael, Atóyèbí Adéyínká Abíọ́dún, Joseph Sunday Oyèpátá, Káyọ̀dé Joseph Friday, Ògúnṣẹ́mi Bámidélé Tọ́pẹ́, Adébọ̀ Newborn Ìtura, Njọ Sina Mbadega, Ọlánrewájú Stephen Olú, Owóyẹmí Ellen Tọ́lá, Bọ́ládé Musliu Adébánjí, Ajíbádé Abíọ́dún Mary, Ìfarajìmí Williams Tèmítọ́pẹ́, Ọlọ́mọ Kazeem Ọládìméjì, Olúwadáre Olúwatóyìn Abọ́sẹ̀dé, Adélabú Ìfẹ́ Olúwadùn Olúwadùnsìn, Ọgbáhàn Ọ̀sázuwà Abífádé, Àkàndé Samuel Olúmídé, Awólẹ́yẹ Peace Olúbùkúnmi, Dàda Bólúwatifẹ́ Mòṣèbọ́látán, Dóńbíà Dùbákà, Dúrówojú Olúfẹ́mi Sunday, Goodigan Gideas Landry, Ifeka Adolphus Shinye, Laoli Ibrahim Tanimon, Nimon Powurewu, Nji Teda, Noli Nadozie, Oshei Michael Chukwuemeka, Okpara Judy Ngosishuka, Kuye Mudu, Tapil Asa, Adelakun Folusho Ayọ̀dèjì, Adéribigbe Ọládùnní Olúkẹ́mi, Uzi Ọlásùnbọ̀ Ọmọbọ́láńlé, Afọlámi Adéwálé James, Akínlóye Múyìwá Lawrence, ikú dáyìí sí Ayọ̀délé Emmanuel, Mohammed Adamu, Ọláníbi Adésànyà, Adébí Olúwaṣọlá Stephen, Thomas Olúfèdè Jones, Adégòkè Bọ́láńlé Felicia, Mákànjúọlá Àbáyọ̀mí Moyanga Dorcas, Adéyẹmí Adébóyè George, Akínbọ̀dé Tèmítọ́pẹ́, Àlùkò Ẹniọlá Agnes, Haruna Luzinzanin, Okosun Senator Endurance, Adéníran Adétáyọ̀ Ọláníyì, Àkànmú Oyèbámi Adémọ́lá, Agínṣẹ̀yìnwá Fèyíṣayọ̀ Ọlájíire, Chike Udoka, Kanyo Olúfúntọ́, Abíọ́lá Òkè Elizabeth, Adéyẹyè Oyinládé Cecilia, Aládé Ìjẹ̀bi Olútóyè Adé, Aláké Yétúndé Florence, Ẹ̀pẹ́bínú Olúfẹ́mi Babátúndé, Fáṣuyì Olúfúnkẹ́ Adékẹ́, Iga Edoka Augustine, Ìlọ̀rí Morúnkẹ́ Adéṣẹ̀yẹ, Ìlọ́yàngbọ̀n Nosakle Mark, Iriobi Ofunre Chukwudi, Mogri Ruth, Ọ̀dẹ́yẹmí Emmanuel Ṣẹ̀san, Ògúnyẹmí Festus Fẹ́mi, Òjó Adéníkẹ́ Ọlábímpé, Ọ̀nàfàdéjì Adéníyì Ọdúnayọ̀, Ọ̀játì Edith Nwagbogbo, Adélékè Olúwakẹ́mi, Ajé Ìgbé Olúfúnkẹ́, Àkàndé Títílayọ̀, Akérèlé Olúgbénga Peter, Àtúnṣuyì Olúkáyọ̀dé, Dábẹ́sọ̀ Àkànní Peter, Fáṣakin Ọlámídé Wilson, Jẹ́jẹ́ Tèmítọ́pẹ́, Kọ́lédòyè Ọmọwùmí, Kọ́mọláfẹ́ Títílọpẹ́, Lawal Olúṣọlá Tósìn, Ògúnbóyè Adébáyọ̀ Adédèjì, Ògúnjẹ́mítẹ́ Olúwadámilọ́lá, Òjó Olúbùkọ́lá, Ojú Èròmí Ọpẹ́yẹmí Olúwafẹ́mi, Olówó Ẹ̀yìn Olúwa Rachel, Yusuf Adéwálé Hakeem, Gbàtí Muhammed, Obi Makinde Ebenezer, Ògúntọ́lá Emmanuel, Afọlábí Johnson, Ajayi George, Ajayi Babájídé, Ajayi Kẹ́hìndé, Àríyọ̀dókun, Daniel Adéníkẹ́ Bùkọ́lá, Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Tèmítáyọ̀, Gíwá Olúwamọdúpẹ́, Kùnẹ́ Jennifer Kíkẹ́lọmọ, Nwokeoma Cyril Ifeanyichukwu, Òjó Bámikọ́lé Ayọ̀dèjì, Ọlọ́runtọ́lá Debra Adébùkọ́lá, Olúyẹlé Olúmídé, Ọmọjòkun Ayọ̀mídé, Samuel Ọ̀sámọ́kà Faith, Usman Kọ́láwọlé, Àbí Olúfẹ́mi, Adéwùmí Múradékẹ́ Grace, Adéyínká Adésànmí Àlàní, Afọlábí Ọláìtàn Ọmọwùmí, Amos Juliana, Mẹ́bàwọ̀ndù Josephine, Ògúnwálé Yétúndé, Òkìkíọlá Fọláṣadé Mercy, Ọlátúnjí Sylvester Olúyẹmí, Ọlọ́fínládé Fúnmipé Victor, Ọmọrúyì Kingsley, Òrògún Adébọ́lá, Pópóọlá Olúgbénga, Tìmọ́lá Olúwaṣẹ́gun Babátúndé, Ukoma Henry, Adébáyọ̀ Joseph, Afọlábí Taofik, Ajayi Múrẹ́nikẹ́ Grace, Ajíbùlú Kẹ́hìndé Ezekiel, Akíntẹ̀lú Mary Taiwo, Akọ́dù David Ọláyínká, Aṣọ̀gbọ́n Àkàndé, Ayọ̀ Adé Gbọ́láhàn, Ìvẹ́sù Òbí Anuju, Latif Fatai Abíọ́lá, Málùmí Emmanuel Olúṣọlá, Ọlọ́ládé Olúwarántí Olúbùnmi, Tójọlá Olúwamúyìwá, Adélóyè Tolúlọpẹ́ Ọlámídé, Adéoyè Adébọ́lá, Ajúọlá Ọláwálé Ọlánìpẹ̀kun, Akíntọ̀mídé Adéníyì, Jimoh Sule Adékúnlé, Ọ̀dẹ́nìyàn Fákúàdé Fọláṣadé Ellen, Ọ̀rẹ́yẹmí Tósìn Àjànàkú Ọlárẹ̀wájú, Familusi Timothy Olúwafẹ́mi, Gíwá Babátúndé, Kọ́ládé Òjè Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Yétúndé, Ọlálùwòyè Mọ̀rọ́mọkẹ́, Afọlábí Habib Abíọ́dún, Akínbọ̀ Rasaq Yínká, Dáramọ́lá Gbénga Ọlánrewájú, Fáyòṣe Táíwò Stephen, Ọmọlọ́fẹ́ Olúṣọlá Tèmítọ́pẹ́, Owólabí Abíọ́lá Timothy, Emmanuel Grace Ọmọlára, Ọlá Ọ̀sánbìkan Abímbọ́lá Àbíkẹ́, Ilésanmí Olúwaṣeun Ayọ̀délé, Olútáyọ̀ Lewis Akínlámí, Odom Peter Rock Abels, Ògbìtì John Tèmítọ́pẹ́.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the pleasure to call on the representative of Osun State Governor, Honorable Dipo Eluwole, Commissioner for Education, to give a goodwill message.
The visitor, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, traditional rulers, my fathers, all other protocols duly observed. I'm bringing a goodwill message from the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke Imale, who is unavoidably absent today, but I'm representing him in my capacity as the Commissioner for Education in Osun State. He sent me to congratulate the school. Though not too old, FUTA hit the ground running. Among the schools established the same day, the same time, by the same government, FUTA is taking a lead. Going by the past graduates, part of which I know, those that came from my own area, especially from my family side, none of them is using the certificate for government work, and they are making it today. Some of them go as far as PhD level, but they are doing their personal job and they are making it. So that is the impact of FUTA Akure on their life. This is a University of Technology. Indeed, the training here is superb. I want to encourage the graduates of today to be focused. Things are not okay outside there, but if you make use of the training you receive here, sky is the limit for you. As I'm wishing you well, I pray that God will guide you, straighten your ways, and you will be proud every time to say, I'm from FUTA. And you will look back when you make it in life to do something to the school that made you. Vice Chancellor Ma, once again, I want to congratulate you. As you are making it, God Almighty will be with you. The school will continue to grow from strength to strength. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for that goodwill message. Madam Vice Chancellor Ma, I have the pleasure to invite the Governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu San, ably represented here today by Pastor Olufemi Agagu, Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, to give his goodwill message.
The representative of the visitor, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, representative of the Governor of Osun State, Vice Chancellor Ma, other principal officers of this great institution, please permit me to rest on the already established protocol for the sake of our time. And I would also like to pay homage to Kabesi, the Deji of Akure, and all the other royal fathers that are here present. The Governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, as a very good friend of FUTA, would have loved to be here physically, but for unavoidable reasons, is not with us here. He has mandated me to represent him, and he has sent a goodwill message, which I'm going to read to you very shortly. Before I read the speech, let me make a subtle protest. When the anthems were being rendered earlier, the state anthem was omitted. I whispered to the registrar, I believe that by the time the anthems are going to be rendered in reverse order at the end of this ceremony, Ondo State anthem will not be omitted. Thank you very much. I now go on to read the address of Mr. Governor. It gives me immeasurable joy to be here and to be a part of this grand occasion, celebrating the award of postgraduate diplomas, master's and doctoral degrees of this great citadel of learning. I congratulate the university management team, both past and present, for the grace to witness the dividends of their years of labor and investment, geared towards uplifting the standard of education by making it accessible and affordable to the citizens, most especially those of this environment. It's our hope that the university will continue to strive to achieve excellence and also reach an enviable position among its contemporaries in the country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that the Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, has continued to maintain its enviable reputation for academic excellence, thereby consistently producing graduates who are equipped with the requisite knowledge and skilled to excel in their chosen fields. FUTA's commitment to providing quality education and ensuring that students are well prepared for the demands of the professional world is highly commendable. At this juncture, let me say congratulations to all the graduating students. Today, as we celebrate your academic achievements, it is important to reiterate to you that great achievements often come with greater responsibilities. As postgraduate diploma, master's, and doctoral degree holders, you have not only demonstrated a high level of academic prowess, but you are also poised to become leaders and experts in your respective fields. The success carries the burden of making meaningful contributions to the advancement of knowledge, the solution to societal problems, and the overall development of our country. I implore you to embrace the spirit of lifelong learning, intellectual curiosity, and critical thinking. Continue to push the boundaries of knowledge, seek innovative solutions, and strive for excellence in all your endeavors. As you assume positions of influence and leadership, let integrity, ethical conduct, and social responsibility guide your actions. Let me once again commend the management of FUTA for their dedication and commitment to providing quality education and mentoring to the graduating students. Their guidance and support have played a crucial role in shaping your academic journey, while also congratulating FUTA management team for the recent approval by the National University Commission NUC to run medicine and surgery and other medical programs. I wish to let you know that Ondo State is a land of opportunities, vast in resources. We have a collective duty to harness these resources to create a sustainable and prosperous future for our people. I urge every one of you to actively join in the development of our dear state and the country at large, to utilize the knowledge and skills you have garnered in FUTA to address societal challenges, drive innovation, and foster progress. To all and sundry present here in this epoch-making occasion, I believe we all value education. As we all are aware, the responsibility of education in times past has solely rested on the shoulders of government. But now, there's a need for urgent intervention of all stakeholders in this sector. It is a welcome development to collaborate with FUTA in uplifting the state-of-the-art infrastructure which is already in existence at this noble institution to make them fit into the global 21st century tertiary institutions. On a final note, I enjoin you all, therefore, to support the cravings and yearnings of our educational sector for a total overhaul. It cannot be overemphasized that no country grows beyond its educational status. Hence, the need to improve on the system so that we can collectively secure a better future for Nigeria. Thank you all for listening. I wish everyone a wonderful celebration and a safe trip back to our various destinations. God bless you all.
Please, you may resume your seats. Thank you very much, sir, for that goodwill message. The Vice Chancellor, ma'am, I have the honor, most respectfully, to invite the visitor, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented here today by a distinguished professor, Professor King David Tana Yahweh, to address convocation.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Alakurin, Loa Rotimi, Akeredolu, SAN, ably represented by Pastor Lufemi, Agago, Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Nuruddin Adeleke, ably represented by Commissioner for Education. The Deji of Akure Kingdom, His Royal Majesty, Oba Alade Yorimbo, Alade Lucy, the Chancellor of Federal University of Technology Akure, His Royal Highness, Alhaji Umar Farouk II, OON, the Emir of Katagum, other royal fathers here present, Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Denike Oladiji, FAS, other Vice Chancellors here present, Deputy Vice Chancellors and other Principal Officers, Deans, Directors, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Armed Forces, my Lord, spirituals and temporals, staff and students of FUTA, parents, family members and guardians of students, the FUTA Class 2021, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to be here this morning in my personal capacity as a visiting professor to the National Universities Commission. I was initially invited to be here to represent the National Universities Commission Executive Secretary. But I was later summoned late yesterday to deliver the speech and also represent His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. So here am I. Fortunately, this morning, when I got in on this stage, I discovered that actually the university had made provision for 2 seats for me. One as the Executive Secretary, and the other as the representative of the visitor. Since morning, we've been going around this university to look at the very commendable efforts of the Vice Chancellor and the entire staff of this university and friends of the Federal University of Technology. And that gladdens my heart. So in the next few minutes, I'll be reading the speech of Mr. President. It is a great pleasure for me to be on campus on this glorious day to celebrate with you on the auspicious occasion of the 33rd Convocation ceremony of the university, Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA. It is worthy of note that this ceremony is taking place at this auspicious time when FUTA is being celebrated across the nation for its recent achievements as one of the best universities in Nigeria and in the world. According to the Times Higher Education World University Rankings for 2024, FUTA is rated the 3rd best university in Nigeria. This is a pattern because for over 2 decades, FUTA has maintained its lead as the best university of technology in Nigeria. This is no mean feat, and it would not have been possible without the able leadership of Vice Chancellor, management, and responsible followership both from the staff and the students of this great institution, who have worked tirelessly to make this achievement a reality. This is the clear evidence that this university is actively committed to excellence in spite of the challenges. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our government is not unaware of the challenges facing higher education institutions, particularly our universities. Now, I want to use this opportunity to assure all Nigerians that our government is making frantic efforts to address the situation holistically. My government will not shirk its responsibility in this regard. We will ensure that educational institutions get their dues, in order to perform their statutory duties optimally. To this end, to put this in motion, one of the first actions as president, or my first actions as president of Nigeria after my inauguration, was the signing of the Students' Loans Bill into law. This act will enable indigent students in our tertiary institutions have access to free, interest-free loans, which they will pay back at their convenience in the future when they are gainfully employed. Under my watch, and as I have said in my manifesto, no student will drop out of school as a result of inability to pay school charges. There are many good plans this government has in the pipeline for the university community in particular, and higher educational sector in general. Your welfare, including human and infrastructural development, will be the priority of the federal government. And I have no doubt that we can achieve stability in the university academic calendar if we come together as critical stakeholders to do this. However, this cannot be achieved unless a peaceful teaching and learning environment is guaranteed and purposeful and participatory governance is fostered. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is on this note that I congratulate the graduating students for the success we are celebrating today, for breaking through the rigors of academic works with good results and sound moral character. Certainly calls for celebrations, and I congratulate you, your parents and guardians, for the privilege, courage, and determination to pull resources together in order to secure a glorious future for you. I'm aware that many of you were delayed by the unfortunate COVID-19 pandemic and the attendant lockdown, as well as staff union strikes, actions. But through it all, you were undaunted. Today's occasion, therefore, calls for warm congratulations, and I rejoice with you. At this juncture, I would like to enjoin all unions in our universities to cooperate with the government in order to deliver the needed development by ensuring an atmosphere of peace and tranquility on our campuses. On our part, we will ensure that motivational activities are put in place to ensure improved productivity. Reciprocative actions would be expected from our universities as government works hard to raise the bar of conducive teaching and learning environment. To whom much is given, much is expected. Dialogue, patience, and positive engagements are better means of achieving results over strike actions. Indeed, industrial disharmony does nothing but to disrupt life, waste time, and indeed elongate the academic calendar. Therefore, all avenues for dialogue must be explored and exhausted before strike actions are considered, even as at that, as a very last option. Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware that the university education is capital intensive. For adequate funding, therefore, all stakeholders have a role to play. Suffice is to say that government alone cannot do the funding. I therefore call on the organized private sector, operators, international partners, to collaborate with our universities and research institutes in the areas of research funding and utilization of research outputs for national integration and development. This will rub on our graduates in areas of value addition, experience, hands-on training, exposure, less expenditure on employees' engagement and training. If this kind of learning environment is achieved, we will definitely have students who will be focused, eschew all forms of violence and other antisocial behaviors. Hence, it is my belief that today's graduates have been certified not only for their academic standing, but also being worthy in character. Let me specifically congratulate the graduates, their parents and guardians on this great occasion. I must also commend and congratulate the Vice Chancellor, Professor Denike Temidayo Oladiji, under whose leadership the Senate, management, congregation, and staff have worked so hard to ensure the success we are celebrating today. I charge you to keep up the good work, and I assure you our government support as much as possible. I thank our highly revered Chancellor of this for his fatherly role in the affairs of the university. May God Almighty continue to grant you wisdom as you discharge your God-given assignments to your people, our country, and humanity at large. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank all well-meaning Nigerians who have spared their invaluable time to be part of FUTA's celebration today. I wish you all safe trip back to your destinations. Thank you for your attention. Long live the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, I have the leave of the Vice Chancellor to recognize the following personalities, leaders of our community and leaders of Nigeria who are on this occasion. I start with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCFR, ably represented by Professor King David Tanayawi. A round of applause for our President. I also recognize His Excellency Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Governor of Ondo State, ably represented by Pastor Olufemi Agagu, Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. I recognize His Excellency, the Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adeleke, ably represented by Mr. Dipo Eluwole, Commissioner for Education, Osun State. I also recognize Princess Dr. Juliana Adebumi Oshadown, Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Ondo State. Madam Commissioner, we welcome you to FUTA. I recognize all the way from Burkina Faso, Professor Dauda Kone, Director of Capacity Building, WASCA. You are welcome, sir. Mrs. Selassie Weto, Executive Secretary, WASCA, we recognize you, ma'am. I recognize His Royal Majesty, Oba Alade Toyinbu Ogunlade Alade Lucy, Odudun II, Deji and paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. I recognize His Royal Majesty, Oba Festus Awogboro, the Alademure of Ibokun Ijesha land, and Olori Funke Awogboro. You are welcome, Your Highness. His Royal Majesty Oba Oluleke David Ogunlade Opokotis II, Olubule of Ibule. We welcome you, Kabiyesi, and Olori, we welcome you, ma. Mogaji Ashwaju Akande from Olubadan, Coordinator Ibadan Compound Peace Initiative. You are welcome, sir. Oba Ambassador Luyi Rotimi, the Olujigba of Ijigba, Kabiyesi. We of course recognize one of the leaders of Akure Kingdom, member FUTA Akure Partnership, Chief Sonya Onyison, the Boba Mayor of Akure Kingdom. We recognize Engineer Oguntimeyin Olisa of Oyirun. You are welcome, sir. Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Olajide Ashubioju, you are recognized. We recognize specially Dr. Femi Oladiji, the spouse of our Vice Chancellor. We recognize Assistant Commissioner of Police, Chidi Unzota, who is representing Ondo State Commissioner of Police. We welcome you, sir. We recognize Chief Victor Ifesue, the Managing Director, King's Knight. You are welcome. Engineer Dele Oke, MD, Nidel Global Ventures, you are welcome. Barrister Mrs. Kendege, you are welcome. Let me go to the builders of our university, the men and women who have played a redoubtable role in the making of FUTA. Let me start with our former Vice Chancellor, Professor Adebisi Balogun. We welcome you, sir. One of our own is still our own, Professor Adedayo Fashakin, former Rector, Federal Polytechnic, Ile-Oluji. You are welcome, sir. I recognize Professor Olatunde Arayela, former Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, FUTA, the former Chief Scribe of our institution, Dr. Modupe Ajay, former Registrar, FUTA. I recognize the immediate past Registrar, Mr. Richard Arifalu. I recognize Mr. Ayorinde Ogunruku, former Registrar, OAU, Ile-Ife, one of our own. Dr. Belau Badamoshi, former Librarian, FUTA, we recognize you. And all great Futarians, you are recognized. Great Futarians! Great Futarians! Great Futarians! It's now my pleasure to invite to the podium the Registrar of our institution, Mr. Charles Adeleye, to direct the concluding part of this proceeding. Mr. Registrar, sir.
The Vice Chancellor, ma, I now have the pleasure to request you to declare convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
I recognize others. We couldn't take all the names, but we express apology if your name is missed out. It wasn't intentional. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, leaders of our country, great Futarians, shall we rise for the FUTA as well as the national anthems of Nigeria?
technology. FUTA, innovation landmarks. FUTA, for national progress. Academic excellence is the tradition. Technology for self-reliance. Self-reliance, yes. Self-reliance, yes. Promoting love, unity, not cultism. Championing the cause of technology. FUTA, the shining example. FUTA, the pride of Nigeria. With the blessings on our side, we shall go places. FUTA for self-reliance.
We will remain standing as the procession makes its way out of the auditorium. We will remain standing.
Welcome to the Federal University of Technology, Akure, a unique citadel of academic and technological excellence.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, is the leading university of technology in Nigeria, with the vision of being a world-class university of technology and a center of excellence in training, research, and service delivery, with the mission of promoting technological advancement by providing conducive environments for research, teaching and learning, engendering the development of products that are technologically oriented, self-reliant, and relevant to society.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, was established in 1981 by the then-led civilian administration of President Shehu Shagari to foster and to promote science and technology in Nigeria. In November 1981, Professor Theodore Francis Idibie was appointed as the pioneer vice-chancellor of the university. His Royal Highness Alhaji Zulkarnain Gambari Mohammed, the then Emir of Ilorin, as the pioneer chancellor, and late High Chief Dr. Akindeko as the pioneer pro-chancellor and the chairman governing council.
FUTA commenced its academic activities in November 1982 with 149 students spread across 3 schools: the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, and the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences.
Today, FUTA has 10 schools: School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, School of Physical Sciences, School of Computing, School of Engineering and Engineering Technology, School of Earth and Mineral Sciences, School of Environmental Technology, School of Logistics and Innovation Technology, School of Basic Medical Sciences, School of Life Sciences, the School of Basic Clinical Sciences, as well as the fledgling College of Health Sciences. And finally, the School of Postgraduate Studies coordinates all postgraduate programs in all the departments.
The university has also grown rapidly in terms of enrollment, with a population of approximately 20,000 undergraduates. In addition to the 10 schools, FUTA has specialized research and allied centers to ease academic research and development. These are Center for Entrepreneurship, Center for Gender Issues in Science and Technology, Center for Research and Development, Center for Space Research and Application, and the Computer Resource Center, being the university's beehive of ICT activities and services.
FUTA emerged the winner and second position at the National Cyber Security Competition for all Nigerian tertiary institution students in the year 2019. First position at the Nigerian Statistical Competition for University Students 2019. Winner of 2018 Microsoft Imagine Competitions for University Students. First position at the edition of National Mathematical Championship for University Students in the year 2016. Winner of Valve Cashless Challenge also in the year 2014. Recently winner of gold, silver and bronze medals at the Noga Games of 2022. Most recently, FUTA has just won an all-Ondo State University debate competition that happened in Ondo State.
FUTA enjoys flourishing academic relationships with several reputable centers of excellence in teaching and in research. It has collaboration with Nigerian Air Force and other international institutions. The university routinely sends students to Florida American and Mechanical University, FAMU, in the USA to complete their undergraduate programs and pursue postgraduate degrees. FUTA has similar relationships with some German and Brazilian universities.
In the assessment of the National Universities Commission in 2004, FUTA was rated the best university of technology in Nigeria, and the professor of the university was rated second best researcher in the country. The university was also recognized as the Nigerian University of the Year 2009 by a UK-based organization. It also won the first position at the 3rd edition of the National Education Innovation Exhibition for all Nigerian higher institutions, initiated by the Federal Ministry of Education.
FUTA, in the last ranking, conducted by the National University Commission, is ranked number 2 among federal universities and retains the position of the country's best university of technology. And in 2023-2024 ranking by the Times Higher Education, FUTA placed 3rd position in the Nigerian university system.
Over the years, the university has significantly impacted national development through innovative research, producing 25,000 successful graduates. It excels in cutting-edge research and hosts prestigious institutions like the World Bank Center of Excellence in Food Security, the West African Science Service Center for Climate Change and Adapted Land Use, WASCA, and the Center of Excellence in Geology and Geophysical Studies, funded by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board.
The Federal University of Technology, Akure, congratulates the Grandeza class of 2021 on your successful convocation, wishing you success in your future endeavors.
FUTA, my pride.
FUTA, ìwúrí mi.
FUTA, girman kaina.
FUTA, mahadum nje monu.